Ironman. A mode that we love and we hate at the same time. It's been a while since I've played on Ironman, and you know what? I'm really craving it. I've really missed it. But this time, we're going to do things a little different. So, what you see in front of you is a maxed Ironman. But, what's unusual about this Ironman is that it is completely cleaned of all items in every single storage space you can think of. So, it's pretty much an Ironman from scratch. Now, what would happen if your account got hacked? Would you continue? Would you quit? It's kind of hard on an Ironman, because obviously you can't just buy your stuff back. So the challenge is a little bit interesting. I've seen a lot of from scratch videos, and they're pretty awesome content. But this time, with a spin with the Ironman stuff, I think it'll be very fun to watch. So, the goal for the series is very simple. I need to get a Noxious set from scratch. Now, along the way, I want to make sure that we get everything so we follow the traditional Ironman progress. I'm talking about full God Wars Dungeon 1 set armors, Luck of the Dwarves, Dragon Rider Lance, Planted Feet maybe, just to make the series more interesting and enjoyable to watch. But, for now, let's get started. I really hope you guys enjoy the series. Peace. I'll see you at the end. Oh, and before we start, one quick thing. I know that a lot of you would have seen my old Ironman series, and a lot of you know me as Weblar, just because I get so many webs. So, we're going to have a little game. Down below in the description is my Discord. Please join, and in one of the tabs, there is a web raffle tab. Just for free and just for fun, just guess what KC you think I'll get my first web at. The winner will get 2 bonds, so you've got nothing to lose. Right, let's get on with it. Hey, did you guys know that I'm an Ironman, by the way? Yeah, feels good to be back. So, in the background, I've just been running around claiming some task set items. This will just be useful for getting around the game and some early game armor. And this RD cloak's actually not too bad. And just had a look at what skilling outfits I have. Got a nice collection here, so they'll definitely come in handy in the long run. Give me that quiver, boy. So yeah, this will just be useful for travelling around Prif, or if I want to go to Letia. And yeah, just a nice ammo slot item, I suppose. This is a PSA. Make sure you collect your daily potato cactuses from the weird old man in the desert. Yeah, you will need them for your herb lore. That was just a PSA. Just in case you haven't done it today already. Go do it now. Oh mate, it's actually so difficult to get down here. I had to teleport to Canfis Lodestone and walk all the way here. But I need to get my Dragon's Medallion. Make sure I give it a cheeky recharge in the pool. And you know where this goes. Oh yeah, Via City, guys. Via City. You know what I'm going to get? The best thing of completing Branches of Darkmare. Unlimited free tier 70 weapons. Oh yeah. I'm an idiot. I made a stock instead of a staff. This is why you subscribe to me, so you feel good about yourself. So I'll just make a staff now. Bit of a shame I wasted that log, but it's all good. Can just get another one from here. And I think I will make a polearm. I've got a plan for this, guys. Don't worry. I'm not just doing this randomly. So that tier 70 melee weapon will be useful. Shit. I need a silver sickle. Need a silver bar for that. I know what to do. Be right back. Just did a quick cheeky little temple trek. And it took me like 20 seconds legit. And I got 200 and something silver bars. Oh, RS3. I love you. So, time to make the silver sickle and make a blisterwood polearm. Alright. Here we go. So, now I'm going to tell you to Letia, kill some elves for their teleport crystals and charge them. You'll see why we're doing this in a second. So, I've killed a lot of these guys and I've got a bunch of teleport seeds now. Now I need to just go to that chick in Prif and she'll charge them up and I'll be all set for thieving myself some starting GP. Come here, you slag. Charge this up for me. Thank you. just wanted to do some flask runs before I started the thieving grind. It's going to be really important to have these for my herby supplies, because if I miss it today, then I could have got it today, but I didn't. So yeah, I just did this and the crystal ones. So nice to have a little stack here for whenever I get the herbs. Well, it turns out I lied again and decided to do a bunch of chores. So I went to the herbal store in the Malia region, just bought myself some limps, white berries, and some unicorn horn dust, I think. And then did some Garajo. I do not miss doing Garajo, but food is important, and this is probably the best source at my level. Then I went to claim my Wicked Hood, because I need that for some daily pure essence and some nature runes, and claiming some fire runes for some alks. And I visited the herb shop in Berthorpe as well. So yeah, nice little trip there. And finally, I went to pickpocket some master farmers there to get some whiteberry seeds so I could plant them around the game and get myself some passive white berries for super defense pots in the long run. You see, I'm planning ahead, boys. I'm planning ahead. It's all about the plan. It's all about the plan. So I did myself a bunch of thieving, got a bunch of resources and some GP, and I decided it's time to start ports. Now this is a bit of a conundrum. And here's the issue. This from scratch series, it's kind of hard to define. Is it just no items? Does it include resources? So I decided I'd just make some of my own rules for this. In general, I will have to get absolutely everything for myself, except basic parts from invention, just because they're a complete nuisance to track. So I'll have to get the uncommon and the rare ones myself, and also dungeoneering tokens. If this account has dungeoneering tokens on it, I'm just going to buy some stuff. No weapons, just like, Bone Crusher or whatever. It would just make my life a lot easier because, I don't enjoy that and I have to enjoy making this at the end of the day. But everything else, absolutely from scratch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a picture of the port's resources when I first started the account. I am not allowed to go lower than this amount. I'm not just going to destroy them all because I can use them after the series is done. And I'll put some invention components up whenever I start making that stuff and whenever I get to that part. One daily which I literally have to do at the start and can't miss out on is doing my daily nature runes from the Wicked Hood. Now this is super important because obviously to get money on an Ironman you need alks. To get alks on an Ironman you need nature runes. So my daily amount of pure essence from my Wicked Hood should cover that pretty easily. And yep, this is what I'm going to be doing to get my alks underway. Next up, even though I had very, very little cash, I thought I'd get a start on Miscellanea for those maple logs to disassemble for simple parts. So I went there, got my favour up, helped this lovely lady, trim a bush, shoved my rake really deep back and forth, got my favour up, and then just deposited like 300k in there. I know it's not much, but it will get me started with some simple parts, so that's very nice. As I'm going to be maging pretty much everything early game, it's really important that I have a nice stack of runes, and it's really good for Visquax. I don't know how to say that. Roast me in the comments for however I say it. But yeah, it's just really important I have a nice stack of runes, nice and ready to go. So I'm going to be getting around 4,000 every day. I'll go to the Magic Guild, the Wilderness Mage, the Mage Bank, and Baba Yaga's house. So yeah, should have a nice stack of runes ready to go whenever I need them. And of course, where would I be without some decent armor? So went to Lunar Isle, got myself full Lunars, cost around 250k, but it's tier 60 DPS armor, really cheap. And as I'm using magic, like I said, it's going to be super useful early game. So yeah, check man out, man. Look at this. You see this in the worldy, you walk the other way. Yeah. You know who I am? Yeah, that's what I thought. Bitch. And for the finishing touches, come on guys, don't play dumb with me. You know what's coming. You know what it is. That number 1 Ironman unlock. Yeah. Top 10, by the way. Number 1 unlock, by the way. Got myself that Sun Spear. Feels good, man. Feels good. So it turns out there were a bunch of DG tokens on this account, and the Charming Imp, everything was pretty much in the tool belt. But I decided just to buy the ring and the necklace and stuff like that, just because, you know, it will help the account out and it had the tokens on there. So yeah, please don't hate me, but this is the only cheating. I don't even know if it's cheating. It's a from scratch series, and this isn't really breaking any rules. I hope not. But anyway, they're there, just so you guys know, and we're all crystal clear. Now, if you know me at all in game, you know the first thing that I am going to do on this Ironman, when I have the chance, is to do Vias. So, it's time to prep for them, and I need some familiars, so I decided to buy some yak hides and make some yak pouches. This is just going to be useful everywhere. It's a no-brainer, so might as well just get stocked up now for a bit, and when I have more money, I'll come back and make a bunch more. I also got my hands on some enhanced Excaliburs, which are pretty damn useful, seeing as, you know, I pretty much have no food at this stage, and this is like, what, 2 free sharks every 5 minutes? So this will really help out in the beginning stages and throughout the account. I used the cheeky little drop trick that I showed in the tips and tricks video. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Cheeky little plug there. You know what to do. Click on that thing there if you haven't seen it there. A thing in the top right. Anyway, before I piss you off, let's move on. So, just before we get started on the Via grind, I just wanted to show you what I've got so far. So this is just some of the loot from thieving, from Priff. I've got a bit of food, not really enough, not really cooked it yet, but watch this bank stack up. That's one of the main things I'm looking forward to from Ironman, is having one hench AF bank. So yeah, I look forward to that. And yeah, we made it. Started from the bottom, and we're still at the bottom, just a little bit higher. We're at Vias, with the shittest gear possible, but we're there. I made myself a couple of extreme magics, and yep, just gonna collect some supplies, you know, do some alks, and yeah, let's see how that goes. So, around 15 minutes into Vias and Chill, something cheeky pops into my inventory, and I've unlocked the defense pet. It's a pretty ugly one, but you know what? Pet on like literally the first few hours of playing the account, I will take it. That is a good sign for the future. So, I think this is a great time to wrap this video up. Just to let you guys know, I've recorded at least 5 or 6 episodes worth of content for this series, and there is so much happening. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So make sure you subscribe if you like the series and want to see the next one in a couple of days. Overall, it's been so much fun just being back on Ironman, and I know a lot of people have been really excited for this, and a lot of people have asked me to start uploading Ironman content again, and I'm happy to do so. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.